finds the timing,
Oh,
and he's just dancing. He's just tap dancing on him.
James able to take out one of them, but Shoutout returns with a 4K with the dualies.
And Wraithen's going to find the third kill of the round with it. Fourth kill even, and now it's a 1v1.
Fog pushing up on smoke, but he only has one other teammate to play off of. Well,
Eddie peeking out. Easy kill on Theyre there.
Only 15 seconds remain. Fog does. He tries to get behind Theyre and does get the kill, but takes a little bit too long.
And James here in a very advantageous position. Gets one. Gets two. It's all up to Wraithen. And MF James. Multiple frags, James.
Another B rush from Titanic. They just run through the mollies, taking all kinds of utility damage.
Garfu starts making his move. What a shot by Garfu! Holy cow!
Now, our second map, if I'm not mistaken, is Overpass.
Correct, and this is going to be the pick of Theyre. Map 1 going the way of Team 1, but just barely 13-11.
Now, I do want to mention that Overpass is another very utility-heavy map, so it would not surprise me if CAF was secretly like, yes, when Overpass got picked.
Oh, absolutely. Like, you know, he lays down Overpass on the table, says, I want to send us here. I know smokes for days, flashbangs, angles you couldn't even think of in your sleep, your wildest dreams. That's CAF's bread and butter.
And we know he likes his bread. All right, so we are switched over to Overpass here after some technical difficulties that we are going to gloss right the heck over.
CS2, fully functional game, tournament ready. Many are saying this.
I am not, however. I must be the lone dissenter, only person in the world that says maybe not.
Think better of that. It's fine though. The problem's resolved itself already. We're getting players loaded into the match. We're just waiting on Hot Fries, who's already in.
No, we're waiting on, let's see, who's missing on the T side?
Oh, Alan, a quick restart.
Everyone taking a well-deserved breather after a very tense, close match. What do you see as the key to this particular match on each side?
The key to this particular match, it's gonna come down to how you play A. I feel like B site on here is a site that you can kind of just, you know, autopilot through. You know, if you know like a heaven smoke, maybe you smoke off graffiti, something like that. That's good enough for most like rounds. You just want to storm out into the site. But if you start, you know, relying too heavily on your B takes, it's gonna start to bite you on the T side. A site, however, that's going to be where your utility really makes its worth shine.
And I agree with you. I think A site requires a whole lot of discipline, right? Like, everybody wants to go play long. Everybody wants to go hold bathroom, but you don't need those spots on the map. That is just for intel, so the T's can't have everything for free. If you're able to play back and trade off each other from dice and truck, it is very hard to crack in. You have to have top-notch utility to crack it. Now, does CAF probably have that utility in his head? Yes, but is CAF always going to be the one in the situation to crack that nut? It's impossible, right? So,
yeah, it's hard to be that player every time and step up every single time. And it's also, you know, CS is a team game. And, you know, it's weird. Like, very obviously that is the case, but one player cannot necessarily stem the entire tide, especially on a map like Overpass.
yeah, I think
lots of important positions.
So I think the players I'd like to see, you know, enter the game a little more. King, who I think will. I think you're going to see a lot of offing from either Long B or Lighter on the CT side. I also want to see Slumpy come into this game. This is a guy that will definitely surprise you in how many kills he gets out of nowhere. And I think this is the map where you're going to see Slumpy showcase his skills a bit.
Absolutely. I think between, like, you know, Overpass and Anubis, Overpass is going to have the more sort of odd angles to play in. Lots of, you know, like places to really explode and maybe catch people off guard. And I think that's going to be where you see Slumpy shine brightest. He is very much someone who does a little freeform jazz on these rounds. He's not necessarily what I would refer to as a default player, and Overpass is gonna not necessarily a default map.
And let's get the knifing going here. Oh, immediate!
Oh,
battle.
a team knife! A team knife! King kills Wraithen!
Question is, does it matter? It doesn't look like it did! Alright, and the Quilty King team going to elect the stay CT here, giving Calf the ability to start the momentum of the match.
He is going to be the one that starts off the momentum, but Overpass is a very CT-oriented map. So while he might be setting the tempo, it's up to King as to whether or not they play at the same beat.
But when you think about it, what is utility really going to be more useful for? As a CT so that you can hold off the push, or is it more useful as a T when you're taking a site? And I think the latter, like very clearly, right? Because if you're able to give your team the advantage with nades while you also have man advantage, that's very, very, very big. As opposed to CT side, a lot of it's like stalling tactics, right? Like, okay, I put a smoke here so they can't just push in from this angle. So I think that T side, you're going to see Calf able to make a bigger impact on the game. And Va too. He has learned a lot of util.
And while I think that's the case, I think CT, as far as playing to their strength, I think CT is going to be where Team 1 shines the most, just because they are a set of players who I think they have enough individual skill. CT side on Overpass, as strong as it is, it's still difficult to play. The whole like A side here where you've got, party, bathrooms, divider, how you stall from the T's from just like running up that, taking long, your connector player, all of that, it's all going to be very dependent on how strong of an aimer you are, if you can win these battles in these high
and looking like
places.
Our match is getting started here. Let's see, out of the T's we see Calf, classic, Molly, 2 flashes. Everyone else bought armor, so he's going to be the sacrificial lamb and whatever execute he's got planned. It's looking
Armor
like a fountain.
decoys for the lot of them. And now I do want to say, very intentional for decoy buy there from the T side. They didn't do that last map. They do that here. They throw him up fountain, and it's gonna draw their attention. They're coming back to Moss. But Quilty, he realizes that they've been had, and he's gonna find 3 quick ones up north from Hot Fries. And now He-Man has to do the impossible, and he can't.
We need to rename Quilty to Machine because this dude just prints them out.
These pistol rounds ain't nothing to him, man. Another strong showing here from Quilty on this starting round.
I think we can see who the top dog in this server is.
That, and it's so funny that decoy strat almost worked, but then Quilty, you can't fool him. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, it ain't gonna happen, kid.
Well, here's the thing, though. I think Quilty was out of position, and he just hit every freaking shot. So the T's made a good call, it just didn't work. Because Quilty is a kill machine. Now, the T's are going to push up short A here as a big unit. He-Man just going to hold back Khan.
King's ready. Scoutmaster
gets the first kill. Oh, misses the second.
But he pees them down. Sometimes that's all you need. Cap almost finds Wraithen with his pants down. Not good enough, though.
I feel like King kind of got away with one there. I mean, yes, he got that USP kill, but inches from death.
Just barely. He was hitting his shots, body shots, though. And, that is a good... I don't want to say tone setter. That's not the right word. I just can't think of the right one.
Well, that is the risk you run when you scout. So we have Wraithen going for a very aggressive connector play. Gonna go into 2 terrorists as they try to take them. Probably our first contact. Nope, he runs away. He throws the molly and says, never mind.
Thought better of it, perhaps.
Meanwhile, CT's push into short B. Very important map control. Gives them an idea that the terrorists are either in con or A.
Ooh, Allen in a risky position out here in water. The door opened up from that T side.
Calf with a huge kill on Quilty there. What are the CTs going to do? It's looking like they're pivoting towards B, but the terrorists are biting into it, it looks like, and kind of committing towards B.
Calf, big moment. I think spots both of them, so he's going to know that there's two people here. He-Man gets picked up by Alan, traded out by Va, and here comes the take. Va swings out long B. He's got the bomb. Wraithen's going to find Calf from that pit area. And King... Never mind, it's Hot Fries. Two players dancing around in the pit. Walt's going to pick one of them up. King with the body shot takes out Walt. And they know where Slumpy's at.
It doesn't matter, because Slumpy's going to say... Oh, King with a nade!
God. That was a nasty nade. That just came down and like right on his head.
Oh, that was such a close one too. I mean, now let's remember, Team 1 was up 7-0.
They were. I'm not counting out Theyre there just yet. You know, obviously, these starting rounds, you're trying to find your footing.
I just want to say, Wraithen did a good job surviving last round. I don't know if you saw, the Calf and Va had him on angles, and he managed to get out of that alive.
That MP9 putting in work. We do have a bit of a fight here at long, though. Wraithen takes out Walt.
Slumpy goes for the trade, drops it, and it's taken out by Wraithen.
And he's going to fall back. Va's not going to find him. No one home. And he's coming back into sight where King's waiting. He's got that op. The lovely little Lambo with 150K on it.
And if you're a CT, you're real happy right now, especially with that leg on Calf. That is painful. Ooh.
And now what do? You've got a Galil on Va, but you know King's staring at you from long. Do you just try to YOLO a shot? Ooh,
sure looks like
it.
Setting up the Deagle.
Wraithen picks up He-Man. Oh, and they fall off of the boost just as King finally peeks the angle.
He's feel a little rudderless here.
And, you know, on T-side pistols, ooh, find that up close angle. Most of these angles on T-side pistol, it's hard to play just because they're so long range, and most of your, you know, outside of the Deagle, your options are kind of limited as a T. King picks up Calf.
And speaking of limited, King limits the terrorist movement and gets a couple of very big op kills as he holds the
It looks like Mr. Op is finally clocked in.
There will be a deduction in pay, though, for skipping the first meeting of the day.
It's fine. He puts in such good numbers when he's finally on the job. You kind of got to let him do what he's got to do. Not every game's gonna be his game, you know.
Sure.
But the games where it is his game, Mr. Op, and happy to have you aboard. See if he's gonna find Va. Oh, a jiggle peek, but Va still gets hit through the wall. 37 HP on the goat.
And see, this is discipline on CT side, right? King takes the shot. He's gotta want that kill, but he says, nope, we're gonna play sight together.
They're trying to find Wraith in here, and Khan. He actually falls all the way back to ladder.
But Va is on a sniffing mission here. She goes down connector. Both of them one hit. This could feel very ugly for the T's.
They're gonna know that he's in here, though, because
oh, no.
Yep.
But he gets the shot! And now we're down to a 4v2. Terrorists in a position to maybe get a plant here at B.
Oh, look at Quilty. Look at Quilty here. Oh my god, what a flank from Quilt.
This is going to be bye-bye Va. And bye-bye He-Man.
Just brutal flank there from Quilty. Finds the timing to sneak through Monster just as the T's come out con into water. Move up into short.
I'm surprised we don't see a tactical timeout by the T's here. You know, if you're losing, and I'm looking, they have a total of 6 kills right now. You got in 5 rounds. You got to be thinking to yourself, all right, what are we doing wrong? What can we do to adjust this? Speaking of King, you got to take a quick peek at Fountain here.
Doesn't find anything. Doesn't even take the shot. They're trying to run him down. He goes for the repeat though, but everyone's moving into long. He's gonna try to move into the long position.
Well, here comes a big peek by King. Misses
no one home. Sees another jump across. Takes another shot. Misses again.
It might not matter. Oh, he needs it!
When he finally finds wall for a shot, 1 bullet left, but you gotta reload, make it count.
And
He
he's got a
does.
second, but he's out of bullets. He's got a
That
pistol.
5-bullet mag. Doesn't matter. 5-7 kills Calf. Top rises here.
The record will show that King had a 3K hold against a 5-man long pistol rush, and that's all we need to know. CT's take attack.
Scoreboard moment from King. 10-0.
Oh man, as the T's, you've got to be a little encouraged by last round because you did get a couple of important kills. I want to say they got real close to get to a plant there. Their economy is kind of broken though. They must be thinking, if we get a full buy, we might be able to grab this from the clutches of defeat here.
I'll say I think you kind of have to take, take the L right now, go on a save, half buys, you have the Galils, but you're staring down into a King firing on all cylinders with the op. Full set of util and nades on everyone else. There's no one who's not putting in numbers on the CT side.
Half buys a Galil.
Oh boy. I don't know if I agree with that, Mr. Calf.
He is the captain, and you got to trust his calls.
The buy comes
buying in. Literally buying in.
Professional 90 on Walt. AKs on the other 3. Captain. Lovely little set of nades. Smoke, Molly, Flash.
I like the P90. It gives you 50 chances to kill your opponent.
And boy, with the P90, are you going to need all 50?
Oh, that's a skill issue. Philip has to win.
I don't even remember the last time I bought a P90. I've just been buying the MP9 and the Mac-10 for so long now.
With the early pick on He-Man. Definitely not what you want to see. James Bond game for He-Man so far.
Oh, look at this long push here. Wraithen picks up Slumpy.
Ooh, but a big pick by Calf on Quilty. And that's the machine. He's down.
4 on 3 for the CTs here. Slowed down. We had a lot of fast action on this one, but going back to more default positions. King is not on that A site. It's Wraithen this time. 139 ADR, putting in numbers. He's creeping closer.
Is he trying to pull them off, or is he actually trying to take it? I'm very confused.
Looks like they're trying to pull him off. Maybe they think that King's posted up on that A site. They want to get him away so that they can, get in.
Long.
But it takes too long. And he's already back up here. The strength that CT overpass rotate. And they're trying to take positions, tank angles. No one's home, though. They're playing so defensively on the CT side here.
I mean, you got a P90, brother. You got to take that.
And they know now. Here comes the push. Wraithen finds one. King finds another. And Walt's gonna fall on the plant.
But not all is lost, because the T's have full loss bonus and a plant now, so they have a full buy, almost like they did save. I guess that must be what Cap was thinking.
Would not surprise me. Utility Master, Economy Super Genius. And look at that. An even better buy coming into this round off of a loss than 1 round to go.
All right, now it's about to be 7-5, just like last map. I believe that.
It wouldn't surprise me even a little. Go down 7, go up 5. It might be all you need on the T side.
Interesting play here. The T's are splitting. They're sending 3 to B and 2 to A and leaving the bomb behind.
It might be that they're trying to, you know, they recognize that the CTs are getting a little aggressive on some of these positions. They're trying to see if they can catch anyone on a peak. They haven't really been sending that many people towards B the last couple of rounds, at the very least, not at the start. And Calf finds Hot Fries lacking. Quilty takes him out, though, and Walt on Monster.
And they're not even close to the bomb right now.
No, they're not.
Promising look here for the T's.
They're all out of focus. The CTs, they've got 2 rotates down. Quilty!
Yeah, Quilty said, "Oh, you guys aren't focused? Don't worry, I got you."
Another ace!
Now. Spent 5,900. 5,900 well spent, I say.
And I don't want to, you know, be all doom and gloom for the T's here, but King is sitting on capped cash.
Well,
that is ugly.
We just got to see the T's get a little aggression in them, you know? Push something together.
They've been playing so trepidatiously, but King takes out Slumpy at the start. I mean, what do you even do?
You weep, I assume.
Oh, woe is I. Calf. Cursed with this gargantuan knowledge of utility and nades. But not a lot to do with them when you're 8-0. Quilty's gonna find... Ooh.
Quilty goes down to He-Man. He-Man getting his first kill. The seal is broken and the T's are in B.
Walt goes for the peek onto Alan at Heaven. Alan guns him down. And we've got all 3 CTs already rotated down here. He-Man tries to push through the molly. Nothing for him to do about that. But we've got a flank coming in from Bob. He doesn't find Alan! 1 HP! Oh, no.
Taking it out a little bit in chat there. This is a little bit of WWF stuff going on in chat.
Oh, man. That is... You know, we were talking about Theyre earlier. They're not being likely the ones to tilt. I don't want to accuse anyone of tilt right now, but how can you not be after what just happened?
Yeah, but I think they can pull themselves out of this. They are still the team to do that.
He's got the pop dog, that lovely little op of his. First time picking it up this game.
I think I like what I see out of the T's here. They're waiting out the util, and then they're going to push together. This could be the one, Oh, not the flash you want to see.
Walt, though. That's the kill I do want to see. They're pushing out, taking angles. CT rotate coming in already.
Big nade by Hot Fries.
Misses the shot on Alan into Heaven. Hot Fries, what a position. Pushes up through that smoke.
Oh, Hot Fries did not expect to see 2 T's in front of him. Still almost gets a knife.
And now we're somehow in a 2-on-1. King. Can he do it? Mr. Dust 2.
Well, that's a big nade. It's going to get Walt, I think. Not quite.
17 HP. Oh,
and
no.
And the T's get their first round. That is so important. Oh, my goodness. And they get his off.
And he looks away because he's confident in his head that if that nade doesn't kill him, he can't possibly be there.
It's tough, but you know what? They had a couple rounds to lose, I guess.
You know, a 9-1 CT half so far. I think even if you lose these next 2 by some grace of God, like, you're sitting pretty.
The T's are going to see something about that, I think, as they push up Fountain and Playground to take an A split.
King, though.
King
see
ready.
If he can do anything about it. Legs cap. I think he saw both of those T's there, so he's able to, get that info for the team. Hey, they're trying to make
Wraithen
moves
about
on
to
me.
get pinched on, it looks like. He-Man about to take the swing.
And Wraithen still wins the battle.
Quilty taking out Calf. It's now suddenly a 3v4 for the T's. The CTs no. So they get a pick on Slumpy. And Walt.
Vado finds one with the awe.
But he forgot the bomb. That's going to make this tough.
It's going to make this tough, but I don't think they know that he doesn't have the bomb all the way up there in
I'm not sure Vaughn
the
knows.
bathroom. Oh, no. Oh, no, he might not. He's just realizing it now. 40 seconds on the clock.
If he's lucky, yep, it's looking like there are 2 CTs over at B. Vaz got a 1v1. He doesn't know this, but that's very important against Hot Fries at Truck. King getting a little antsy, but
He's taken so long. They thought he rotated, not knowing he just left the bomb, had to come back for it.
it's going to come down to this shot, I think. 15 seconds.
How you feel about your quick steps, Va?
Here we go, Va. Lambo shot. Lambo shot.
God, he finds it.
Hot Fries is gonzo. King and Allen have to retake from CT together now. And King about to take the peek. Takes the jump shot. Oh, wow, with the whiff. King got the molly, but threw a bad one. Oh, I lied. That was perfect. Look at that.
It spreads just a bit up onto the truck. He puts his pinky toe into it and falls over.
What a sneaky little molly by King. What a sneaky little guy he is. King must have heard me talking trash because he said, I'm going to go 16-5 this time.
Is 16 kills? What is his ADR at? Is that a 138, 246 UD?
That's just it. He's finding damage any way he can.
He hit 3 people on the CT side, by the way, putting up 100 ADR. Allen, not that far behind at 82. Just an absolute clinic here on Overpass. See if the T's can make it 10-2.
They're telegraphing their play a little bit, or at least Walt is. Maybe that's a draw. T's definitely feel a little rudderless here, just kind of going through the motions. Hope we can get a jolt here on a couple picks.
Oh, King's gonna find Va and He-Man and Slumpy?
King says, my turn, Quilty, move over. I know you got a couple aces, but I'm here.
And he hears the door. He knows Walt's down here. Come on. You know you want it. Come on, King. Peek. You know you want to. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Oh, no!
That says not today. 2 big picks.
2 on 2 somehow.
Get 2-on-1, whatever site they pick. Looking like they're picking B. Are they going to be too loud, though, and pull the guy over? Hot Fries has to know at this point. Allen's slowly making his way. Oh, they've let it get to a 2v2. This is not good.
Oh, Walt doesn't kill Hot Fries. Kev doesn't see him either.
No idea.
Oh!
Penetrate. 1v1. They know where he
knows.
And the shot by Walt.
That's a big round from Walter there.
Oh my goodness.
10-2. It's not the ideal scoreline, but it's better than what you were looking at just 20 seconds ago.
That definitely breathed a little bit of life into this team. Now that King and Quilty are going to have to make that happen on T side, it's a lot harder.
It's a lot harder, but if it's going to happen, it's going to happen on this pistol round. Real important pistol round here for the CTs to stay alive.
If the CTs pull this round out, then I think they have a chance to bring this thing back.
We got
Loss here would break their back.
3 quickly coming up Fountain. They're going to kill He-Man right off the rip. And they're hunting down Slumpy. They know he's here. He finds one with the dualies, but it's just not enough to pick up the rest.
That's it. They know they're all short. The CTs can pinch this.
And they might not know about the guy on lawn A.
Wow, with a big shot. King can't trade it. Walt with a kill. Walt with another kill.
And Allen finds himself now in a 2v1. He's going to pick up Quilty or Navah. But
Cap says, I am not dead yet. We are going to play on. 310, and definitely the CTs needed that, especially with CT economy in this game.
A huge round to win. Quilty calls it like he sees it. You 3-stack A motherfuckers.
Yeah, well, you know what? Calf says, I know where you can stick it, buddy.
I'm trading barbs here in old chat as we go into round 2 of the second half.
The storylines.
5 M4s out here from the CT side. T's, though. Quick push into water.
Slumpy with a very aggressive spot here. Might catch King. It's looking like it.
Doesn't find him, but he's able to give out that information. They know top con.
And he scared King into staying in con for a bit. And he don't have the bomb to keep.
Oh, quick action coming down at the bottom of con there.
Oh no, Va, this is not going to be good. And he gets shot right in the back by Quilty.
2-on-3 for the CTs. They're there. Can they make it happen? Quilty picks up Whip Waltz. And now you've got an open A side. It's all on the Slumpy shoulders.
The T's got to go anywhere they wanted on this bomb plant. They chose right. Slumpy, no. Quilty's gonna get him. No, he does not. Oh, 11-3, and now the CTs look at that money. 1,500 across the board. This is desperation time.
About to see a butt ugly buy here.
But you know what? We play the Goonmans. We know for a fact that they win these.
Anything can happen, and if anyone's going to make it happen, it's there. I would say the masters of comedy rounds here. Anyone's going to make some goofy shit happen.
Looks like they're opting to take a more default approach anyway. I don't know how much I like that. Slumpy with an aggressive shotgun push. He might get a nasty flank on a little.
Walt trying to make some moves happen along the scout.
King though. And King takes him out.
Quilty cleans up that scout man on lawn A, and they're moving into A. Ooh, Slumpy though.
Slumpy's pinched. Not going to be quite enough. Nova's so unreliable. Oh, speaking of the Nova.
E-Man, top con. He's stalling him.
Behind the volley.
And he gets Quilty? Va almost finds Raven.
Now, Va is actually in a position to win this round. You take a look at Allen, 14 health. Raven's only got 60. Va, all he has to do is hit 3 deagle shots, and they're there. Gonna have 4.
Oh, not gonna work out. He smokes off Heaven. He knows that the only place Va's gonna want to go is that CT graffiti position. Cuts him off before he can make anything happen. And we're 3-12, match point here for Team 1.
This is a tall order. I'm praying for my their team friends.
You're gonna have to pray really hard. They've got to win 9 straight just to make this overtime. We're gonna have a chance at winning. Raven,
well, like many senators,
himself off at the start of the round, puts himself down to 30 HP. If you want miracles, you're gonna need it from someone like that. Quilty's gonna pick up Walt. Keen's gonna pick up Slumpster.
Falling apart.
He-Man falls as well. It's not looking good for Theyre. 2-on-5.
Calf with no health, gonna try and solo his a-hole. Oh man.
Nades come in. Here comes the take. Oh no. Va.
Looks like Va is pop dogging his way out of this.
A Sisyphean task is asked of him, and
time to roll the boulder up the CT steps here. Yeah, give us some pop dogs in chat. Let's go, chat. Pop dog it!
Va walking through the smoke here. Wraithen looking right at him. Finds one. Man, nothing else.
Well,
GG 13-3 for Team 1 over Theyre. 2-0 in the series. Dominant performance on this second map.
King with 21-5 is his final scoreline.
Insane
Volty at
ADR
24.
on a lot of those players. What a great game. Thank
Yeah.
you, Luna and Spiros, again for casting this game. I appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to go ahead and get our bracket updated real quick. Team 1 taking over... Oop, that was the wrong button. Team 1... Give me a second. I'm dumb. There we go. Taking over Theyre 2-0. Eliminating Theyre from the bracket. Giving us our next match of Team 7 and Team 1 in the losers bracket. That'll get scheduled later today. Speaking of later today, here in about an hour, actually, we are going to have the Goodnight Guys versus Team All Fours. That is going to be Va and I bringing you that. Once again, I want to shout out Luna and Spiros for joining us. Again, I really appreciate you guys joining me.
Absolutely pleasure to be here. Sad to see Team Theyre go, but they put up a good fight.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to cast this one. We do have the captains from the respective teams waiting in the audience. Do we want to give them a moment to say a word?
If they would like to, yeah, they are more than welcome to jump up here. Let's get them in here. Invite to speak. Invite to speak. I think I pressed the button wrong. There we go. Cav, King, how are you guys doing?
Well, I am still recovering from my anxiety over match 1. I was getting owned by Calf and the rest of his team for the entire match. So
Strong showing on that first map. Calf, you've been eliminated. You put up a good fight, though.
I think that first map, I had a really rough start. I think I went like, I don't know, 0 for the universe in the first half there. Could have been closer.
I had I think 3 kills at the end of the first half.
Yeah. And yeah, our teams honestly stepped up in our absence, so that was nice to watch.
Yeah. Great game, man.
Yeah, you too. Good luck next round.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you for casting, guys. Can't wait to go back and rewatch it.